Welcome to InfoSource, a presentation of Berkshire Healthcare Systems, a not-for-profit, community-centered organization committed to fulfilling the health and residential needs of the people in the communities we serve. I'm your host, Jenny Sutherland, and for the first time ever, there is a dog on InfoSource. Oh, and the person with the dog, all the way from Charlene Manor in the fair town of City of Greenfield, Massachusetts, Anita O.B. Hello.
Hello, Jenny. How are you?
I'm very good to see you. I'm actually very happy to have you on.
Thank you.
And you, hi. You're not much of a talker, but you're so cute. Oh, you're going to talk a little.
It's okay.
All right. Hi. Who is this?
This is Eva.
Hi, Eva. Hi, Bibi.
She's a 9-year-old German Shepherd.
Bibi.
She's a rescue. I rescued her 4 years ago.
Okay.
And she is a therapy dog at Charlene Manor.
Well, I think everybody is lucky to have her. She's beautiful. She's
Thank
beautiful.
You.
So you rescued her, and how did that happen? Where did you get her?
I had recently lost my dog and was just looking for another dog, and I just stumbled across her, and she happened to be at a shelter needing a home because she was living in foster care and wasn't doing well at the shelter, and I saw her, and of course you see her, she's beautiful, so
she is a very beautiful dog.
Score, so I took her. And she was very timid when I got her, very shy of everybody, and I had her for 2 weeks, so I took her to the nursing home, and the rest is history. She blossomed there, and the residents have just come to love her like family.
So when I was thinking about doing this show, I'm a big dog lover, and I know that you've had dogs, and you are too, but the idea of a dog loving to do work too, and so I want to ask you about that. So you just said she blossomed. She really loves going to Charlene.
She absolutely does.
Okay.
In the morning before we leave for work.
Yeah.
If I tell her, because I only take her certain days of the week.
Okay.
So I try to take her every Wednesday and Friday. And sometimes I take her on Mondays, but not all the time. But every morning before we go to work, I tell her that she's coming to work with me. And she starts howling. She jumps up on me. She wants to put her collar on because her collar means she's going to work.
She's going to work.
And she does. She'll start howling and crying, and she's at the door and she's ready to go. So I can't tell her until right before we're ready to go to work.
Yeah, that's awesome that she digs it so much.
She does.
And so when she gets there, what's a day like for her?
So generally, we walk into the building, and I normally will try to head to my office first, but we get stopped at least half a dozen times on my way there in the morning, and people want to stop and pet her and talk to her, and people who haven't seen her before want to know who she is and
why she's there.
And why she's there,
And she, of course, does her part by petting and.
Oh, absolutely. She just stops wherever we are, and she just lets people pet her.
That's awesome.
It's kind of cool. Sometimes there's a line of people waiting to pet her. It's so cute. And the days that she doesn't come, Jenny, let me tell you, they all want to know where she is.
Sure.
Where's Eva? Is she okay? Is she all right? And
and clearly, we both can go on about the benefits of animals to folks who live in a skilled nursing facility, but I think also for family members. And so do you have some family members who are attached to her as well?
Absolutely. I've had family members who have come back on a visit to visit some folks, and their person is no longer there, but they want to know if they can come see Eva too. So they have gotten quite attached to her, yes. And
that, I think, gives them a sense of family and connectiveness and stuff. Do you have any other animals at Charlene?
We have a rabbit, Oliver.
Oh, that guy.
That guy, yes. We still have Oliver. He's going strong at 10 years old. Yeah. So we have a resident bunny, yes.
Okay.
That's all.
And folks still enjoy.
Absolutely, yes. Right. He gets regular visits, for sure.
I think it's interesting to see the residents interact, and sometimes you might hear them talking to the rabbit, but then being cared. To do so people like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got lost because Oliver is still kicking.
He sure is. He is sure is.
That was the best $10.
Yep. He did good there. He's got longevity.
He does have longevity. So Eva and you will spend the day with the residents because in your role, that's what you do.
Right.
So let's talk about that and what that means to you, because I know you were very into that role.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
So my role is activity director,
Yep.
and having a therapy dog was always important to me.
Yep.
But we weren't able to always keep them in-house. So they'd come, they'd go, they'd come, they'd disappear.
Yeah.
So when I got Eva and certified her as a therapy dog, I knew for sure that she'd be coming on a regular basis.
And I think that's a really important thing because they get the relationship
Absolutely.
and stuff. And it's not, and it's not that you don't want therapy dogs from the outside, but things do change for people, and it's rough. So
yes.
That's cool. And, and thank you for going through the steps to get her certified, because as you know, in activities line of work, there's certifications and stuff, and it just adds more emphasis on the work in our industry as a certified job.
Correct.
Yeah, because people are like, oh, all you do is play all day with them. Well, no, not really. I mean, yeah, I guess. But, you know, for her to have that certification, that means training. So what was it like to get her trained?
It was so easy, to tell you the truth.
Well, she seems pretty, I mean, it's not like she's tearing up the place.
Nope, she's a very mellow dog, very obedient. She wants to learn, she wants to work. So to take her through training was very easy for me. I really didn't have to do anything but go through the motions of the training, and she passed with flying colors.
Yeah. Is that, I mean, I think it's her temperament, but also her breed.
Yes.
But you said that she had, you know, before you luckily got her for yourself and her and Charlene, was a little trauma. And so I think it's amazing. I mean, it's a beautiful story. You get a dog, give it a great home, but give it purpose.
Okay.
So that's awesome.
And I really feel like I brought her in there to give her purpose, but her purpose became my, a purpose of mine, you know, and it just evolved into the residents. Just their connection with her it did her good and it did them good. It was a win-win all the way around. And
it does you good. I think about activity directors and activities staff is we like to be connected, and we like, that's important to us to have the people that we help provide a quality of life for have a good experience and feel like a person and things like that. And let's talk about your other programming and what you offer at Charlene. What else do you got going on?
Well, we do a lot of outings, and we bring the folks out to the community. And then we have things that come into the building, so we bring the community in as well. I mean, we have your regular musical activities, your bingo, of course.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with bingo.
Nothing wrong with bingo. You got to have it.
Well, and one time somebody told me, oh, you got to get rid of bingo, and I'm like, do you want me to get murdered?
Right.
Yeah,
I feel like I wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for bingo.
We're not, exactly. But I'll tell you, and you know, you might have your opinions, so chime in. I can tell you if someone's not feeling right on how they're behaving in bingo. If they're starting to get sick or possibly an infection of some sort, their mood totally changes. They, you can say, hey, woo.
There's got to be something serious going on for you not to go to bingo.
Or they're losing it
over bingo. So I mean, that's stuff like that, regular activities, and then the outings. We just went to the Big E, so that was fun.
Big E is always fun.
Had a great time
until you're there and walking around and getting trampled, and
it wasn't too bad. We went on a Tuesday, so it wasn't too bad.
And what did they enjoy at the Big E this year?
The food.
Yeah.
The food.
Really?
The food and the animals. It's the hit every time.
Well, I think, Charlene, those are two fan favorites at Charlene, food and animals.
Yes, fair food and animals. That's all they wanted to see.
Well, it's true. It's not like, some of the other stuff they're interested in. Right. And animals, I mean, just look where you guys are situated. You're in the Pioneer Valley, very farming and stuff, so that's great.
We have a farm right next door that has 2 horses.
Yeah. Do they still have the donkey?
No donkey anymore.
Ooh, don't want to go there. She's out. She's taking a little break.
Taking a nap.
And you talked a lot about what she does and things. Is there a story maybe about a resident and Eva that you could share? Because what I'd like to do is encourage other people, if they have a dog, maybe to go through the certification and volunteer. I think we both love volunteers. So maybe we can inspire somebody. What do you say? You got one?
Sure,
you can
I
whip
sure
one
do.
out. You're an activity director.
I have this one lady who came to us about the same time that I got Eva, and she had a very traumatic accident, and she was recovering from that with us and having a hard time, as you can imagine. She had a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear and a lot of big change in her life, you know. And Eva had the same thing going on. She had a big change in her life. So when we brought Eva to the nursing home, and this woman met her, they just bonded together. And they had such a bond. Now, it's been 4 years. So Eva's been with us for 4 years, and this woman has been with us for 4 years. So now, when Eva sees her from a distance, she goes running towards her. And this woman just loves her. They have this, they just have this bond. And not only do they have that connection, we never knew about this until after the connection. They share the same birthday.
Oh, now you're just trying to freak me.
No, that's the truth. They share the same birthday. So Eva stays by my side 98% of the time. She never runs away from me.
But that's
when
where she
she sees that resident down the hall, she's gone. And she just will go down to her, and that's all there is to it. And then they have their little minute, and the resident will give her a biscuit or whatever, you know, and they have their little talk, whatever it is. It's private. I don't get involved in it.
Well, you know, it's a birthday thing.
Yeah.
What sign are they? Do you know what sign they are?
I think they're Gemini.
Yeah, it's
I
a
want to
problem.
say that.
Yeah.
They're Geminis.
It's a very Gemini thing. Yeah, they like to bond, those Geminis.
Yep. And then I have one more short story if you want to hear it.
I'd love to.
Just happened yesterday to me. So
Okay,
so yesterday,
fresh off the press.
Fresh off the press. Yesterday I had her at work with me, and I went up to my office to do something. I came down and I was walking through the rehab unit.
Yeah.
And I had been walking straight down the hall quite a ways, and I went down to our dementia unit. And while I was down there, a woman from Unit 1 showed up down there, and somebody had let her in, and she had come down, and she said she saw us walk by her room, and she said, "I have to go find that beautiful black dog."
That's
so
awesome.
she followed us all the way down there till she could find me, and then she found Eva, and she just adored her, and we all walked back together. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, that's to have someone feel good and get out of their situation and have it's just incredible. I really hope people can hear how important it is to have animals around all ages, but especially folks who are in skilled nursing facilities.
Absolutely.
So if you have an animal, especially a dog, you can think about visiting and going through the certification, but even without the certification, if some things people can visit or volunteer for you.
Absolutely.
And there's volunteer opportunities there. You'd always love to have extra set of hands.
We can never have enough hands and activities, so.
Yeah. I always think that, the more people that volunteer, the more things you can do, help people outside, especially in the fall. People want to get outside and stuff.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna not make you give your contact information.
Okay.
Unless you want to.
I don't mind one bit.
Well, then I want to make you give your contact information. So if you'd like to check out volunteer opportunities with Anita at Charlene Manor in Greenfield, please call
413-774-3724. My extension is 209. And I can also be reached at aobue@bhs1.org.
Oh, she went fancy there. Just in case you want to email.
In case you want to email.
Or do both.
Yeah. Either. I'll accept either.
And I think the greatest gift you can give somebody is your time.
Absolutely.
Especially with the folks that we work with, time is a thing. So encourage people to call Anita, volunteer at Charlene Manor. If you're not near Charlene Manor and you want to volunteer, there's other Berkshire affiliates across the state of Massachusetts. Please look us up online. Thank you, Eva.
Eva, come here.
I was a little nervous about having her on because yesterday I was told you should never have a dog or a baby come on because it takes the focus away from the host. So I was glad that Eva didn't talk too much or say jokes. Can she do tricks on command?
She can do a shake, a good shake, and
Oh, all right. Well, you're trying to talk. Yeah. All right, but I will do tricks on command. I'm just saying.
Can I intercede right there for 1 minute? So speaking of taking the
spotlight
off of you.
Yeah.
So I've been working at Charlene Manor for 9 years.
True.
Okay. The residents don't know my name. They don't. I can tell them my name every day, but they don't know my name. You can bet your last dollar that they never forget her name.
Yeah.
And now I am addressed as Eva's mom.
Yeah.
So at least I have a name now.
Yeah. So that is awesome.
Yeah,
and that is
so
the truth.
She does
Eva, you're so
take the
cute.
limelight, but she deserves it.
All right. So again, thank you. I went on again about the dog because the dog is so beautiful. So you are a good-looking dog. All right, I got to take a break. I'm going to take a break. We're going to take a break, and Eva's going to leave. We're going to take a break and be back in a minute. Bye.
Nestled in a beautiful scenic area just minutes from downtown Greenfield, in the heart of Franklin County in western Massachusetts, Charlene Manor Extended Care Facility offers you the best of both worlds. It's a locally run facility, staffed by dedicated healthcare professionals from the Pioneer Valley, and it's backed by the expertise and resources of Berkshire Healthcare, the largest nonprofit long-term care provider in the area. Berkshire Healthcare is committed to fulfilling the health and residential needs of the people in the communities we serve. Charlene Manor is a proud recipient of the American Healthcare Association's National Quality Award. The Quality Awards recognize members' commitment to performance excellence by continuously demonstrating ever-improving value to residents and other customers. The Bronze, Silver, and Gold Awards recognize overall organizational effectiveness and capabilities and champion organizational and personal learning. At Charlene Manor, we pride ourselves on our deep commitment to our community. We offer a broad range of nursing home services, including short-term rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice, and respite care services. We also provide services that fill specific needs of the community, including an Alzheimer's program that is dedicated to individualized care, maintaining dignity and the highest quality of life for these residents. We proudly offer an elegant, home-like setting that allows our residents the comforts they expect while providing the care they need, including fine dining in our graciously appointed dining room, beautiful outdoor space, ample activities, and private family space. At the heart of it all is a focus on the body, mind, and spirit. Our rehab services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Our licensed therapy professionals help restore and maintain the body by focusing on helping our residents improve strength and mobility in order to participate in the activities they most enjoy. These services are provided up to 7 days a week when ordered by a physician. Charlene Manor is more than a place to live. It's a place to enjoy each day to the fullest. Our activities program focuses on the mind and spirit of our residents by offering engaging leisure and recreational activities, arts and crafts, music, discussion groups, exercise sessions, religious services, and cultural community outings and more. Each resident at Charlene Manor receives the highest quality care delivered by our dedicated staff members working as a team. From the nursing staff to our front office personnel, everyone is enthusiastic about the role he or she plays in the lives of the people who entrust us with their care. Our staff is committed to providing compassionate care, using teamwork as their guiding principle. We're dedicated to treating each person with dignity, recognizing their individual needs, goals, and preferences. We create a care plan for each person, focused on helping them achieve the highest level of independence and quality of life. At Charlene Manor Extended Care Facility, we're perfecting the art of superior care. If you or a loved one needs short-term rehab, extra care after a hospital stay, or a nursing supervised full-time living arrangement, we invite you to tour and meet our staff. See firsthand how we enhance the lives of those we serve. To make arrangements or get more information, call 413-774-3724. We look forward to meeting you.
Welcome back to InfoSource. We have some friends from Charlene Manor Extended Care Facility located in Greenfield, Massachusetts. With me is Trista Vlock, Admissions Marketing Director. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I love that dog.
That dog's amazing.
You love that dog.
I love that dog.
Charlene Manor loves that dog.
Yes, she's the best dog.
She is a good
She
dog.
is.
And we talked a lot about that, but I want to talk about what other things you have at Charlene Manor.
Yeah, Charlene Manor. We have our dementia special care unit.
Mm-hmm.
We have long-term care, short-term rehab.
Mm-hmm.
We also do hospice care,
Okay.
respite care.
Yep.
And we try to participate in community events as much as we can as well.
Sure. Let's talk about the respite care, because I think sometimes people don't understand. They think of a skilled nursing facility, long-term care, short-term rehab, but respite is something people might not be too familiar with. What does that look like?
Yeah, respite is it's a really great program that we can do. We have a lot of families in our community that are taking care of their loved ones at home, and that can be kind of stressful. It can be a little draining, and sometimes you just need a break.
Sure.
Whether it's you're going on vacation or you're about to have a surgery yourself, or something comes up and you need a little bit of a break. So I have a lot of families that will call for our respite program. We can take your loved one. It's usually on our short-term rehab unit.
Okay.
And we take them and we can give them rehab while they're with us, or we just give them our nursing care, and we take care of them while you are doing, like I said, either your vacation or your surgery. If anything that you're doing, we take care of them while you're...
And they can be rest assured while they're off taking care of whatever they're doing, that their loved one's being taken care of.
Exactly. Right. And they get all the benefits as the rest of our residents. They can participate in our activities.
They can see the dog.
They can see Eva the dog. So...
I want to congratulate you and Charlene Manor. You just participated in an event in the Pioneer Valley called the Kayakathon.
Yes.
I want to talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
Because you won something there.
We did. We won the best decorating. We did Candyland. This year our theme was board games.
Yep.
And as you know, we partner with All Out Adventures, which is a wonderful program for seniors and people with all abilities in the community for hiking, biking, kayaking, all of those great things that they do for people with disabilities. And we partner with them and we do our annual Kayakathon. And every year we decorate in a theme. This year we had Candyland for our board game. We always have such a great time.
Well, it is a good time. I should have busted on Anita because she missed it this year.
She did.
But she missed a good one.
She did.
But there is next year, because this is an annual event to help raise money for All Out Adventures. Again, a not-for-profit organization in the Pioneer Valley. You work on the board, the committee for most of the year to prepare for this, because this Kayakathon starts in Sunderland and comes down the Connecticut River 15 miles. And you have yourself a long day because you start up in Sunderland
Yes,
at
ma'am.
about 8:30, 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
registering people, helping people along. Then you and the rest of the folks go down to Hatfield. Some kayak down to Hatfield.
They do.
You move the sign-in and registration down to Hatfield, where people take a break who've been kayaking, and other people join, and then they continue the kayakathon down to Northampton.
Right.
And in Northampton, the Pioneer Valley Berkshire Healthcare Systems affiliates throw a pretty big party.
We do.
Because the folks who've been kayaking are hungry and want to rip it up a little bit, and we have other folks from the community join us. You do a cook-off, and the food is always awesome.
It is. We have some amazing chefs in our affiliates.
Yeah, and that's free to the community, which is fun.
It is.
And then we do a decorating contest and offer kids activities, because the kayakathon is a family event and very, very kid-friendly.
It is.
A lot of kids to be friendly with.
And we hope to make it bigger and better every year we do it.
And so this year, Charlene Manor and the other Berkshire Healthcare Systems affiliates in the Pioneer Valley helped All Out Adventures and some other folks in the community raise over $41,000, and that is a huge deal. Again, as a not-for-profit, All Out Adventures needs that funding to run their programs. They offer the programs to all age groups with all kinds of needs to participate in outdoor leisure activities, and they pretty much don't charge anything or a very nominal fee. So
Right.
It's a great opportunity, and it's a great time for our affiliates to rip it up.
Oh,
and
we have a
some
great
fun.
time together.
Yeah, just
we
have
do.
a great
Yeah,
time.
we have a great time.
Okay, so we had Eva the dog.
We did. She's amazing.
We talked about respite.
We did.
I want to quickly swing back, after talking about the kayakathon, to your rehab unit and care that you offer there. What does that look like?
Yeah, so we have a 41-bed short-term rehab unit.
Okay.
We are a preferred provider by our ACOs in the area, which means we are a preferred provider by our hospitals.
Okay.
We have a very low length of stay, which our community likes. When you come in for short-term rehab, you want to know that you're getting your really great rehab, and then you're going to be able to go.
Yeah.
So we have physical, occupational, speech therapy 7 days a week, and we have the largest gym in Franklin County, and
That is true.
Yes, and the most seniority of rehab staff.
Yep.
So we have some smart rehab staff, and they work really hard. We specialize with ortho patients, knee surgeries, hip surgeries, and then people who have just unfortunately fallen upon a sickness, whether it's, you know.
And they need a little tune-up of some sort.
Exactly.
And some extra strengthening.
Yeah, and some people will go out to the hospital and then go home from the hospital, and once they get home, they might not be quite where they want to be, and so they'll come to us just to get strong enough to be at home.
Okay, excellent. So, if folks want to get some more information about Charlene, I also want to say if folks want to connect again with Anita about volunteering, how can they reach out to you guys?
You have a few options. You can go to our website, www.charlenemanor.org, or you can call us directly at 413-774-3724. I'm at extension 248. Eva the dog at 209.
All right. So thank you again, my friend, for coming on.
Yes, of course.
And thank you out there for watching. I want to remind you that InfoSource is a presentation of Berkshire Healthcare Systems. Until next time, I wish you good health, good life. Bye for now.